Everything's crazy and everything's nuts. Please don't act like a spiritual klutz. Ooh. What a day, 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 what a day. Hey, all right. So we could speculate on like CERN and Eclipse rockets, other things, or we could talk about things we know that are probability, like the big ass nasty storm coming Monday, April 1st, a week before the eclipse, and the day Mercury goes retrograde. Then the big ass storm that comes on April 2nd, or we could speculate on the big nasty storm that may come around the eclipse itself. Remember, here at THORnews, we always watch out for a storm 5 days after a total solar eclipse. Absolutely. Why is Reed Timmer flipping me off? What'd I do to you, Reed? Anyway. All right. I'm going to act like an idiot in this video. You've been warned. Thanks, Ann. Unrelated. Reed Timmer, PhD. Wow. The CFS is showing big time severe weather potential across the southern plains during April 8th and 9th. Likely during the Great American Eclipse, the path of totality passes through the southern portion of the maximum accumulated supercell parameter. And so, yeah, I remember last time we had a total solar eclipse, people were like, what's the big deal? Well, Texas got hit by Hurricane Harvey. So, and here in America, people are probably going to lose their minds and flip their shit and engagement farm on the social medias. This is precipitation over the next 48 hours. And if you'll notice, the storm kind of stretches literally from coast to coast. Art Bell and George Norrie, what's up? Is there anything better when you're having a long distance drive and it's past midnight and then coast to coast came on back in the day? And I guess it does now. But anyway, yeah, so look at that storm, man. And this is just the next 48 hours. So buckle up. The next 2 weeks are probably going to be super duper wild. But you're going to stay cool because you are Asteroid Fight Club. Another thing, people in the nor'easter area might be getting a nor'easter a couple days after Easter. Hey, look, we're tracking it. Boom. Okay, wait, what? All right, let's watch the GFS as it shows the storms over the next 16 days projected. Its computer's taking an educated guess what may or may not happen. Look at that big nasty storm around the 4th. So yeah, it's just going to be a week of wild weather. And then up in the plains, Coloradians, look at that thing. What the hell? And I don't want to burst your bubble. People keep saying this eclipse is, look at that storm around the 8th, 9th, 10th. People keep saying that, you know, clouds are definitely going to come and the eclipse is going to be a total bust. And oh, let me tell you, whether or not there are clouds in the sky, the eclipse energy will be around and present. Now, I don't think eclipses are inherently super doomy. You know, they show that the divine architecture of God is like a real thing. But yeah, crazy days indeed. Does tend to seem to cause major shifts and energetic and emotional reactions to the environment people are in and around. I just threw a bunch of words together while you were looking at a map. Hope I sounded super smart and charming. A boat or barge smashed into another bridge today in Oklahoma. I didn't know they had bridges in Oklahoma. That might have been the worst joke I ever told. Anyway, it withstood because the barge was tiny. Asterisk. I mean, you couldn't swallow it with a spoon, but there was almost another X-class flare today. It was M9. And then you had this major filament. So yeah, no matter what. Wait, so how are you doing? I spend all this time talking about stuff and I rarely stop and be like, tell me about what you're up to and what are you wearing? There was more social media laser speculation today. I think this is in Russia. Anyway, the video is not that impressive. But I guess when they took it out and then they filtered it, it looked like that. Yeah, play defense and make good choices and stay cool. Wee! Boom. All right. I wonder if he planned that. Like maybe he's a professional Jeep jumper. It landed in the water. Anywho. There are apartments on fire in California right now. Hopefully everyone is safe and out of them. It looks like a major massive burn. Here you're looking at a picture of crypto superstars. And eventually we'll dive into, not tonight probably, but why NASA will fire 3 rockets to the solar eclipse. The Devil Comet, to me it looks like the Millennium Falcon, which is Pons-Brooks. CERN to start up the particle accelerator. Vibrator. I mean, technically they're vibrating the particles, aren't they? If you're going to accelerate, there's going to be a portion of vibration on the day of the eclipse after 2 years just kind of hanging around. And then, what? A nova explosion is caused by hydrogen falling onto the surface of a white dwarf. So you might be able to see the explosion in space. I don't know about that. Anyway, this from Fox Weather, and Elon's always like, never trust mainstream media. So, okay, maybe I'm not going to trust this article. If you think I'm being a cheeky banana now, I'm holding back all the shit I really want to say. Here is Pons-Brooks. This was taken in China over a 2-week period. Look how much it changed. See, night China. Anyway, what are comments? Kind of like space ghosts, but different. I hope I made you laugh. I hope I made you smile. Hope I gave you the strength to walk the miracle mile. I really, 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 really hope you and your family, your friends, your pets, your people have a super duper wonderful Resurrection Day, Easter, or just a great weekend if you don't celebrate. But you should celebrate spring because life is in bloom again. Asterisk. Anyway, I've decided to be by myself because the day before Mercury retrograde and the eclipse energy, I don't know. It's better off if I stay by myself. That way I don't say anything that pisses off anybody because I think people are going to be very sensitive these days. I don't know. Am I making any sense? There were evacuation orders for Michigan. There was a fire and they thought there would be a giant explosion. Thank God it didn't happen. Well, one thing that I think is super cool is, Jesus' message just grew stronger and stronger, if that's possible, over the next 2,000 years. It's quite an accomplishment. Well, it was the Son of God, so is the Son of God. Anyway, that concludes this episode. God bless everyone. I'm sorry for all the times I was ever a jerk. And you are awesome and amazing, Astro Fight Club. Super appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Stay cool.